On Thursday, Russian President Vladimir Putin accused Ukraine of attempting to attack the Kursk nuclear power station, located approximately 50 kilometers or 30 miles from the area where Ukrainian forces are conducting a significant cross-border offensive. Meanwhile, Moscow claimed to be making progress in eastern Ukraine, with Russian officials alleging that Ukrainian forces had attacked and sunk a cargo ferry docked at a port near the annexed Crimean peninsula. The enemy attempted to strike the nuclear power plant during the night. The International Atomic Energy Agency, or IAEA, has been notified, Putin stated during a televised government meeting. However, he did not provide any evidence or additional details regarding the alleged attack. This accusation came just hours after the IAEA announced that its chief would visit the facility next week. Russia has repeatedly raised concerns about a potential strike since Ukrainian troops and tanks entered its western Kursk region on August 6. This offensive has now entered its third week, with Ukraine claiming control over numerous Russian border settlements, while Russia is working to repel what it describes as the most significant foreign military incursion since World War II. Kursk Regional Governor Alexei Smirnov assured Putin that the facility was operating normally. There was no immediate response from Ukrainian officials regarding Putin's claims. Throughout the 2.5-year conflict, Ukraine and Russia have exchanged accusations regarding threats to nuclear safety. Russian forces took control of the abandoned Chernobyl power plant in northern Ukraine and the Zaporizhzhia nuclear power plant, Europe's largest, during the early days of their full-scale military offensive. Russia still controls the Zaporizhzhia site and has faced accusations of nuclear blackmail from Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky. In turn, Moscow claims that Ukrainian forces have attempted to strike the plant with drones on several occasions. Earlier this month, a fire broke out in one of the cooling towers at the Zaporizhzhia plant. Russia attributed the fire to a Ukrainian attack, while Kyiv accused Russia of deliberately igniting the blaze. Following Ukraine's military incursion into the Kursk region, the IAEA urged both nations to exercise maximum restraint to prevent a nuclear accident with potentially severe radiological consequences. In a separate incident, Russian officials reported that a Ukrainian aerial attack sank a cargo ferry in southern Russia on Thursday. The ferry, which was carrying fuel tanks, was docked at the port of Kavkaz, located in the Kerch Strait that separates Russia from the annexed Crimean peninsula. Officials in Kyiv made vague comments following the attack, with Daria Zarivna, a communications advisor to President Zelensky, posting on Telegram, "Beautiful," along with a photo of a large fire at the port. Ukraine's unexpected assault on Russia's Kursk region has shifted the dynamics of the conflict, boosting Ukrainian morale 2.5 years after Russia's initial offensive. On Thursday, Zelensky visited his commander-in-chief in the Sumy border region, from which Ukraine is deploying troops and military equipment into Russia. However, Ukrainian forces continue to face significant challenges in the eastern Donetsk region, where they have been under pressure for months. On Thursday, Russia claimed to have captured another small village in that area. In Russia, Putin has been criticized for downplaying the severity of the Ukrainian incursion. Kursk Governor Smirnov reported that 133,000 people have fled or been evacuated from border districts since the onset of Ukraine's attack. Concrete air raid shelters are being constructed in cities across the region, including Kurchatov, which is adjacent to the Kursk nuclear power plant. Additionally, more than 110 Russian schools near the border will conduct classes remotely when the academic year begins in September, according to the education minister. On Thursday, Russia's FSB security service announced that it had initiated a criminal case against several journalists, including CNN correspondent Nick Payton Walsh, for allegedly illegally crossing the border after reporting from the Kursk region.